like a truck. Dies like what? Baby, move your body.
God, fucking. Whoa. You see that?
You using a pencil? I just realized that.
The pencil's the
Do you remember
strongest
the
weapon.
YouTube? What?
Yeah, pencil's stronger than the sword.
Isn't it the pen's mightier than the sword?
Oh, well, I have a pencil, so rephrase
Do you
it.
remember that fucking YouTube video? Maybe it wasn't YouTube. I don't remember. But remember CJ? He was like, "Have you guys ever heard the song Number 2 Pencil?" And it's just like number two pencil.
I have heard that.
Dude, I think that guy died or something. Like in the video, because like it stabbed himself with a pencil or some shit.
Oh shit!
I don't remember.
Early YouTube was crazy.
I don't know if it was YouTube. It was like some random site.
He probably took you to like the dark web and was like, "Watch this."
I've always tried to access the dark web through regular internet. I was like, darkweb.com. I was like, how do you access dark web?
Like they're like, we're not gonna tell you.
No, they don't tell you. Like, I tried to Reddit it too. I was like, that's too much reading. I'm not gonna figure it out. Do you remember Rotten.com?
No.
Rotten.com basically was a huge website dedicated to taking pictures of the most gruesome things. So like, if you wanted to know what a guy's head would look like after a Barrett 50 cal, they would have that picture.
They would have been fucking sick.
Like if you wanted to see what a guy looked like after he got flattened by a train, it would be on that website. You don't remember that, dude?
I don't think I've ever been
CJ showed us that shit too. He showed me. I was like, I don't remember how. I was like at least 9 or 10, one of the two.
Young.
He's like, you want to see something cool? I was like,
you're a fucking psychopath, dude. Why do you live here?
Yeah, honestly,
like, holy shit, Mom.
I was like, I understand that my dad let me watch anything, but he didn't know. Because
my dad was drunk.
Yeah. Well, it was like, because have you ever seen the movie Old School with Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
By chance? So like, I was 9 when I watched that movie. You're supposed to be at least 20 to watch that.
I mean, we literally watched Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back before we were even teenagers.
Or 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, literally.
I remember I was like, I called Dad when he was at work. I was like, can I watch 40-Year-Old Virgin? He's like, who's in it? I was like, Steve Carell. And he was only thinking of Steve Carell from like all his.
I don't even know.
Evan Almighty. Remember when he did that? Because I thought
that was after.
Well, there's Bruce. Oh yeah, but he was just thinking of Evan Almighty because he was just thinking of like, oh, Steve Carell's a child actor, whatever. Yeah. But I think he forgot that he also did comedy stuff like 40-Year-Old Virgin, where there's a bunch of tits and sex. And I was like 9. I was like, can I watch this? He was like, yeah. And then he got home. He's like,
watched Van Wilder freshman year. Like we've watched the whole fucking American Pie series,
dude. Yeah, and it's so funny because he didn't realize until after when he got home. He was like, "Yeah, you probably shouldn't have watched that." I was like, "I loved it." He was like,
enjoyed it.
He's like, "Yeah, I bet you did fucking like it." Big pervert. It's like, not my fault. You said yes.
Cinema.
Absolute cinema, baby.
Absolute. Yeah.
Early 2000s comedy is different.
Bro, they were the best. Those movies back in those days were fucking amazing. Music even back in those days was amazing.
Starting rapping, I think, was super dumb. No. Honestly.
Any early 2000 Eminem? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good though. But like
any early Lil Wayne, fucks with it.
One thing I don't like, and I remember a bunch of old heads were on me about this. I was like, Ludacris isn't good. They're like, these young kids don't know anything about
you don't think Ludacris is good?
I don't like how he sounds. Like, obviously there's an appeal to him because people like his music. I just don't like his music.
Dude, Ludacris is fire. I don't care what you talking about.
I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I only know like 4 songs by him, but I still like him.
I bet those 4 songs I know too. And
probably.
I just don't really. I don't know. I just don't like how he sounds. Like, I'm not saying, I don't know. It's hard for me to say, but like, so I just don't think he's great.
You're just thinking, you just like Ludacris in the movies. That's all you like.
No, not even that. The only movies I knew he was in was that. And honestly, I only watched the first and second Fast and Furious.
Another rapper that I've never heard music for, but I know is really famous is Nick Cannon. Like, I've never heard any of his actual music.
Me either.
But like,
I know he gets clowned for it. So like,
I know he made a diss track about Eminem like 5 different times.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Was it because of the whole Mariah Carey beef and all that shit?
It was because
of that.
Dude,
I didn't know that he dropped like a diss on Mariah Carey. Oh my god. I don't remember what it's called.
You know, he fucking has dissed so many fucking people. It's not even fucking crazy. That's the best.
The first, because I knew of Eminem, but I didn't really look into his past by any means. The only thing I really knew of him was his movie 8 Mile and then all of his music, but I never like looked into the guy. And the only time I knew that, well, the first time I knew that he was not big into dissing people, but good at dissing people, was the whole MGK thing when he dropped Kamikaze and all
Damn, it
that.
took you that long.
Yeah, I didn't know he
Wow.
was. I didn't
So
know
what
that
if
he
his
did
whole
that.
like he literally? My favorite thing to do, because I can think of Eminem at time, but whenever you hear somebody say, what is it? I think it's like little bitch. If I say little bitch, I
On the
always think
glass
of
on
the
MTV,
TV.
yeah.
Yeah, I always think of that. Like this, I say that right after I say that little bitch, and like that's a whole diss right there.
Yeah,
To
see,
fucking,
I didn't realize that he was dissing people. That song I didn't know about until last. I knew of the song for a while.
he has a whole
but-
song dissing Michael Jackson that Michael Jackson gets paid for.
Oh,
Yeah, that
dude.
is real life.
Oh yeah,
There
yeah.
was a song,
Yes.
yeah, that song when he
What?
dissed Michael in it. Michael Jackson sued him, and so every time that song gets any money, Michael
Yeah.
Jackson gets that money.
And I didn't know about that either until a while. I just didn't know he was like beefing with people, like
Yeah,
or people
yeah.
were beefing with
Yeah, a
him.
lot of people beef with him.
Like one of my favorite songs is "The Way I Am" by him, and obviously because people are blaming him for his music.
Mhm.
But for the longest time, I was like, "Yeah, Eminem, you stay true to your guns." And I didn't realize he was like basically saying like everyone calls me this, but I'm a different person.
Yeah,
But
he's like,
I
I'm gonna
think-
act like it though. If that's how you're gonna perceive me.
Yeah, but as a kid though, when you listen to music, you're not really listening to the words, or at least understanding the words.
You're just trying to get the lyrics down so you can rap it to
Yeah.
everybody else.
Well, not a rap song here, but "Boom Boom Boom" by Vega Boys. It's about banging in a room, and then
multiple times.
I didn't realize that until I put it on for my kids. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, I want you in my room so we can stay the night together. I was like, "Oh shit, this is not a kid song."
I do that too. Like when I'm in the car, I'll put like some Lil Wayne on, and he just be talking about some crazy shit, and I'm like, I'm gonna change that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him lick the rapper. I was like, all right, we're gonna change that.
We're gonna change that real quick. What's
I don't
the rapper?
Because again, you don't realize. Like when I listen to music, sometimes I just don't realize like what it's saying because I've listened to it so many times. But then I have people around, and then I'm actually listening to the song. I'm like, oh fuck.
And then you start rapping it down, and then you're like, don't care.
No, yeah.
Don't care.
There's
Whole vibe
oh,
changes.
speaking of music, so I don't know if you use Spotify or you use YouTube.
Yeah, okay.
And does YouTube do like a music rap like at the end of the year? Like,
Oh,
hey, this is
yeah.
your most. So Spotify does that, but recently they dropped your all-time like hits. I don't know if I can pull it up, but meaning they released your all-time streams, meaning the songs that you listen to the most since you've had Spotify, right? And I've had Spotify since 2017. And here, actually, I texted my friend Greg a picture of this. Greg reminds me of Mexican Iron Man.
Why is he smart and Mexican?
He just looks like Iron Man.
Oh.
He's just Mexican. But I listened to the. I'm gonna let you. It's a rap song, and I listened to it 371 times.
That's it.
That's a lot. I feel like.
That's it.
But what song do you might think it is?
I don't know. You have to give me a hint. Like
Boosie It's a Boosie Badass song.
oh, then I don't know.
Do you know Boosie Badass like that?
I know who it is, but I got.
Do you know the song "Wipe Me Down" by Boosie Badass?
Is that Wipe Me Now?
Yeah.
Okay, I know you're.
Pussy brothers want to hit me with the heat.
Yeah,
real,
yeah,
recognize real.
Yeah.
I have that. Well, now I got it up. But I have that as my all-time stream song on Spotify.
Really?
My others is "Rich as Hell" by NBA YoungBoy, 346 times, and then Biggie. I have two of his songs, almost 300 listens.
God, that's-
Drew Hill. But yeah,
I don't even know what my YouTube.
yeah. For the
would be.
for the audio listeners, Spotify releases that. I just explained it, so you better.
I
fucking
fucking-
listen.
I can't even look at mine because I don't know. Oh shit, chicken, but nah,
I hope we don't get demonetized for this. I thought you could play music for like up to 30 seconds before.
I
they
don't.
strike you.
I
But
don't.
I don't.
I don't think I can look at mine anymore. Yeah, I don't think because I think it only released for like a certain amount of time. But I ain't gonna lie, one of my highest ones was K-pop Demon Hunter.
Right, well, you're a person with kids.
I definitely was listening. Speaking of kids, so the other night we like to go downtown and just walk around. So we
Downtown.
like start. You know where the that splash pad is on Avenue A? Is that it's like over there, kind of by Jumpstart.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so like we start from like over there. We'll like walk like one way downtown and then down another way. And there's like one super cool part because so they took like this like I don't know what it used to be. When you walk into it now, it's like a nerdy place. So like they have like a big Funko Pop of Pikachu.
Off of Main Street.
Yeah,
Yeah, Red Eye.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
like we love walking past there because they have the cool figurines. I see all
It's
the
big.
nerds
It's
playing
cool.
fucking
Magic and all
magic
that.
and shit.
I want to go in there.
Miranda's like, go in there. You should, you can take
Those
the
are
kids.
your people.
Yeah, and
I'm
I
just-
was like,
that is your
I don't
people.
have a dad, and she was like, what does that have to do with anything? I'm like, because then I'm just gonna be watching people, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna want to play, like and Maya goes, why don't you just go in there and play games? I was like, because I don't have a deck. I just said that. So we're walking though, and we see a cop. We're like, all right, stop. We don't want to get jaywalking because of the cop.
Yeah.
The cop has his window rolled down. Out of nowhere, Junior goes, get out of here, cop. And I was like, yeah, but you just the fuck out of here. He's like, no, get out of here, cop. I was like, Junior, come here, stop. I thought that shit was the funniest shit in the world.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't even see if the cop reacted or anything, but like I saw that he had his window down. There was like two in a car too. So like, it was so funny. He was like, get out of here, cop.
That's so funny. I wouldn't think he would. I think it would be like,
Oh,
get the sirens going or some shit.
nah,
like that.
Junior's he's a firefighter guy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
That's
so
why.
he loves fire trucks. We see a fire truck. Ah, fire truck!
Also, that's why he doesn't like the cops because he's team firefighter. That's why.
It's funny that it's funny actually because like
Drop
on
your lid.
TV, yeah, I did on TV and like sometimes on social media you'll see like cops and like firemen like beef and shit.
Yeah.
And like I never like I never what's that word experienced that in real life. I've only seen it on TV and on my phone.
Mhm.
But we go to this thing for the kids. It's like a big like book fair thing. I don't know. They had
Yeah.
a bunch of free stuff. They had the cop car, the SWAT car, and the fire truck.
Nice.
And so we go to the cop. They give him a cop sticker, Junior. And then we go to the fire truck. And he's like, you want another sticker? And Junior's like, no, I already have one. He shows him the police badge. And the fire truck guy or the fire guy takes it and gives him the fucking the fire truck. He's like, no, you want to be this guy. And I was like, yo, that was the first time I ever experienced that. And I was like,
so
that's
great.
fucking awesome.
That is so. If you really think about it, it is the Bloods and the Crips because
Yeah,
cops are blue,
literally.
and then the fucking
Fire people are-
firefighters are red. So I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought that was hilarious.
That is so cool. Well, it's I didn't think. Like you said, I only see it on TV.
Yeah, so it's like it's real, but you never like firsthand experience it. And I did that day, and I was like, "Yo,
That's actually really
fire!"
cool.
Actually,
Well, if you really think about it, a lot of people love firefighters more than cops. Like people love cops, but I feel like that's a small margin in comparison to
Very small
firefighters.
fucking margin, I feel like.
Dude, this kind of relates, but I was at like some event, and you know how like sometimes military or army would be like, "Hey, come and talk to us. We might recruit people or tell
Yeah.
people to come and join us." So I was just by the bouncy house, and the military was just by the bouncy house,
Mhm.
and I'm just standing there, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, you never thought about joining the military?" I was like, "Never. I would
Mhm.
never do that." He was like, "Oh, okay, cool, man." He's like, "Well, can you tell people about us?" And he gave me his card, and I took his card. I was like, "No," and I gave it right back to him. He was like, "Well, thank you for your honesty." I was like, "I just don't want to be like, I don't want to waste your time, and obviously, I'm just not going to do it."
Right.
So, like,
Right.
just
I'm not
take
gonna
your
tell
card
you
back.
something.
I was like,
Man, you're so much better than me because like I would be like, "Yeah, I've thought about it," and they'd be like, "Oh, you want to enroll?" I'm like, "No, I'm 29. I'm too old," which is actually
Yeah.
valid because you.
I'm
Can't.
too old too.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
I think it's 28 is max age. If I'm not wrong, I could be wrong. Yeah.
I don't know.
And then but then he would give me his card, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll spread the word everywhere and just forget completely about the card."
Yeah. That's why I didn't take it because I feel like I'm just wasting your card because I'm not gonna do anything.
Like,
with
you're
this.
gonna have to reprint a new one.
You know what's stupid too? Not stupid, but it's just stupid on me. Like the Chinese little Chinese restaurant at Town East Mall.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so how they give you a card and like if you punch it, you'll get a free meal.
I
go there not so often, but I've been there a lot to the point where I should have a free meal, but I never get the card stamps.
It's okay.
I have like 6 of those cards.
I do that actually, I do that everywhere. Even like if it has like a reward system, they're like, oh, it's just your phone number. And I go to Jumpstart a lot to get a drink, and it's just a fountain drink, and it's $1.75, right? And with the phone number, it's $1.09. And I went in there every day, and they kept being like, why don't you just download the app? Why don't you just download? I got so like they got it in my brain where I was like, I'm downloading this fucking app, and I'm gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
And then the first time I put my number in, it didn't work, and I was so upset. I'm like, yo,
like
fuck
you
this
bitches
shit.
told me to do this, and now it's not working.
I'm like, fuck you.
So I guess I'm somewhat of a regular at the GameStop because, well, one, because of my job, and then two, I actually go in there often to look at Funko Pops, and I buy Funko Pops often. And I was buying 3 more, and this lady was like, "Hey, there's a reward system for Funko Pops and GameStop if you just sign up today." And I was like, "No, I don't want to do that." And she was like, "Well, I see you in here often, so I don't know why you wouldn't to save some money." I was like, in my mind, I was like, bitch.
Like that look, one of the cashiers one time when I was getting a drink, he was like, you don't got the app? He's like, well, you got extra money laying around like that? I was like, no, dude, I really don't, but like, fuck you. Like, yeah, just because you said that slick shit, I'm gonna go download it now. The proof point.
So Spotify has something called DJ, and it's just a AI operated thing that curates music for you. So they'll just put on random music for you. But they will also be like, hey man, I see that you listened to Lil Wayne 45 times yesterday. I'm gonna put them on for you.
Like, all day.
Bitch, don't call me out for listening to that much. Or like he was like, it looks like you have good music, and if you threw a party, I would go to your party. I was like, are you condescending me right now? I was like, fuck you.
No, because Lil Wayne has that commercial with
commercial?
LeBron in it. With the
know.
beats. He's like sleeping and they're playing a million. He's like, stop playing Lil Wayne so loud. He's like, wait a minute. Play Lil Wayne loud. Like,
I don't watch commercials. I don't even have cable or anything like that.
Well, I mean, you probably got an ad somewhere.
No, everything's ad free.
Yeah, I understand that.
I don't even use YouTube like that though. I don't even know what I use.
Literally, the only thing I care about having ads on is YouTube. Mostly because I'm a trophy hunter, and like I hate when I'm trying to like look for a certain part in a video so I can go find something, and then an ad pops up, and I'm like, and then it's like my ADHD kicks in, and then I start doing something else, and I'm like, 2 days later, I finally come back to get that trophy. Like that is literally what happens.
What makes you mad? It's like I'll get done watching a video, and I'll click on a video. No, I'll get done with the video, and then it pops up an ad, but then I just click out of it to watch another video, and then another ad pops up, and then 30 seconds later, another ad. This is why I don't fucking use YouTube. Fuck! I hate this shit.
Annoying. That's why I make sure I don't, so I can, fully watch everything.
Yeah, I understand that. But earlier today, I texted you because now I feel like we could have definitely talked about this sooner, but it's summertime now.
Perfect time to talk about it.
Yeah. And you and I have experienced swimming in the ocean, swimming in a lake, and swimming in a pool. Out of those 3, which one would you prefer?
The ocean.
Because
I don't know.
Well, we've only swam in saltwater ocean because we lived in Florida up until about 9 or 10 years old, for me at least.
I was 11.
Yeah, so we
9, 11.
Oh, dude.
Nice. Dude. We're getting 9/11 jokes every episode.
that one kind of bombed, but it's okay.
That's the point.
That's why I said bomb, because it exploded.
I don't get it.
I fucking hate it.
All right, so back to the subject. No, I just rather swim in the ocean because, like, I don't know. I just like the ocean. Like, I mean, I think the very first time we ever went swimming was in an ocean. So, like, honestly, I think that's why I probably prefer it better. I don't know why, but I don't like lakes at all. Like,
I think they're way more gross.
Yeah, that's the issue. And, like, I understand, like, the oceans is no fucking better. But when you go to a beach, we live in Kansas. It's landlocked as fuck. So you see sand next to a body of water. You're like,
say beach.
Yeah.
Like, this
Yeah,
ain't no
literally.
goddamn
Like, you want
beach.
to go to the beach? You're like, no. And that's what makes you hate the lake. Is because people want to act like it's the beach. And
I
you're
feel like there's like
it's
a
not
word
even close.
like beach probably is like water near sand. Maybe that's why it's classified as a beach or
but
something.
motherfucker,
But I don't
like
know.
every like a man, like a group of men were like sand, 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 by water, beach.
Well, and the reason why it's gross is because the ocean is consistently moving. Yes, there's pollution in it. Yes, there's piss and shit in it. But it's always moving around, and maybe you're not going to swim in it that day. But with a lake,
I
that water
know.
is there forever,
Ever.
unless it dries out, because it's hot. But if someone takes a shit in there, that shit is always right there.
Yeah.
If someone pisses or jizzes in it, it's always right there.
At least the
Like,
ocean is
it might
moving.
just be over there now. But like, it's gonna be in the circle of the lake, so that's why it's disgusting. In my opinion, it's gross as fuck to swim in a lake.
Yeah, I don't like.
And also, one thing I didn't know, and I don't know if it was common sense, and I feel like you don't know. I mean, how many boats have you been on?
Only like a few.
So I was watching my friend fill up his boat, and when there's too much gas in a boat, there's a little pocket. Maybe this was just for his boat, but I'm assuming it's for all boats. But there's a little hatch that opens up, and I noticed toward the end of him gassing up, I noticed that something was coming out of his boat and going into the water. So I asked him, like, what is that? He's like, oh, that's the extra gas because I accidentally overfilled. So if there's too much gas, it'll spit it out back into the water.
Oh.
I was like, so this lake is just full of gasoline. He's like, well, parts of it, but it gets diluted because it's water, so it's not that much of a big deal. I was like, but there's like, if there's like 15 boats on this lake and they're all doing that, isn't it?
Yeah, you're getting some type
He
of
was
gas.
like, it's not like that.
He's like, dude, just jump in the fucking water.
He did say that. He's like, do you want to be in the fucking boat or not?
He's like, I
Yeah,
can't
bro. Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
You ever
so-
went tubing in a lake?
Yeah, so that's what we were doing.
It's so
Tubing
fun.
is so fucking
Fun.
exhausting.
It is.
Hold this. Well, one thing I didn't know, when you're on a big circle, you have to hold it like this, but you have to fucking use your knees to hold the whole thing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because you have to like stay on it like this.
Oh, I
But
just fucking
I let my whole body hang off of it, so my legs are just like getting beat up in the water. But you're supposed to curl up like this.
was the dude making waves so you can catch from the air?
No, he was just going as fast as he could, and then he was just sharp turning every.
Oh, so he was trying to just yank.
Because I was with my friends, so like we were all just on a boat, fucking. And then like, I thought I was a fucking pebble. How I was getting skipped across goddamn water. Like, every time you fall off, I was like, doo. And then it's so exhausting because thank God I had a fucking life vest on, because when you are just sitting there waiting for them to come and get you, it's so annoying.
You're just come on, hurry the fuck up.
Get me already.
I've had went tubing one time and like I fell off and I couldn't get back on the tube from inside the water because I was in the water, and so like I held onto the tube and they just pulled me in because I was so tired. And
it is exhausting.
They were like, get back out there. I'm like, why? No. I want to show you something cool. And I'm get out there, and then they're going fast, and he did something like this, and a wave came from the side. I went,
ooh, that was
I fucking landed right on my back with the tube on top of me, and he's still going, and I'm holding.
You had a life vest on?
No.
God, you're bullshit.
Yeah, I fucking raw dog everything in this bitch.
That's crazy as fuck. But also, back to the whole which one we would swim in more. I think I would still go pool out of all of them, only because public pools. Oh wait, hold on. When you swim, are your eyes open or closed?
Closed.
My shit's open.
You get
I'm underwater.
You get chlorine all in your fucking eye. Just burning yourself.
At the end of the day, my eyes is like, God, why can't I see? And my eyes are bloodshot red, and he was like, "Were your eyes open again?" I was like, "Yeah."
I was like,
"Fun." I
"Fun."
don't give a fuck. I like to see underwater because, I would love to be reincarnated as a animal that can go underwater. Some sea creature, I think would be fun.
A turtle. I'd be a turtle.
Or a manatee.
No, fuck that. I just want to be a turtle.
Or an otter. I'd be an otter. There we go.
Yeah, I bet you live some wood in your mouth. Gay.
An otter?
No, otters eat wood.
Isn't that a beaver?
What's an otter?
I don't know. They swim in the water, though. That's for sure.
No, I thought
they probably make something with wood.
Yeah, you probably will put wood in your mouth at
Shut
one
the
point
fuck
as
up.
an otter. Would you rather swim in a public pool or your own pool, though?
Probably my own, obviously, due to the fact that I know it's just my piss in there. So, but
And your kisses.
so like, I think I would be okay with that. But personally, I would just swim in like a conventional pool more than these two things. Mostly because, okay, this is why this is so stupid because I'm basing it off of my eyes. So like when I swim in the ocean with my eyes open, it burns because all the salt is in my eyes. When I swim in the lake,
How are you not blind?
right?
Like,
When I
what
swim in
the
the
fuck?
lake, all just green algae is up in my eyes.
Oh my god!
But when I swim in the pool, people's dogs and piss are just all up in my eyes.
Oh my god!
So
You've seen it all. Literally seen it all.
But out of all that, I'd rather take the pain from the pool, not from the ocean, not from the lake. I'll just take the pain from the pool. And also, it is a mental thing for me because I can see the bottom of a pool in comparison to seeing the bottom of ocean and or like. I'm not saying you can't see the bottom of a lake. Well, depending on where you are, and there are deep lakes, but it's just icky down there. And I feel like if I get cut in the lake, I'm going to die because this lake is dirty as shit. Kind of the same thing with the ocean as well too. But I like the ocean mostly because
the vibe.
Yes,
The
like
vibes,
because
honestly.
Clearwater Beach is really cool to go to because it has the pier right there,
Mhm.
and it has all those hotels and food restaurants behind us. Oh yeah, behind the ocean. Yeah, and like it's just a good vibe. At the pool, they have the hard ass concrete and it's hot as fuck. And then
And you
you're
got,
like
like-
stepping on
You
everything.
got
It
like
fucking
30
hurts.
fucking people, like 30 million people inside of one spot.
Yeah,
in the pool.
it fucking sucks.
My
Man.
god.
But I personally would take the pool over the ocean, but I like the ocean's vibe because of the sand and just the
And you have,
camaraderie.
you have way more of
in
space,
space,
too,
and then you could get like a canopy and all that. So I like beach days. Don't get me wrong. I like the vibe of it. I just like the pool mostly because it's just smaller. It's
convenient.
easier. Yeah, and
It's very convenient.
yeah, because like when you go to the pool days and beach days are two different things. Because beach day, it's a whole day thing. You got to get there at 7
Early as
a.m.
fuck.
You got to get your spots. You got to find parking,
Mhm.
and you're there at least until
Like 4 or
4,
5 hours,
5.
yeah.
No, like you're there from 8 a.m. to like 5 p.m. You're there for a whole day shift.
I mean, I don't think we've ever been there that long.
Last time I went to the beach, like when we went to Talcahuano, then we were there that fucking long.
Holy shit, that is a
Luckily,
long ass
Grandma
time.
brought on my umbrella, so we can stay underneath the umbrella for
Yeah.
the sun. That shit was nice. But I don't know.
At the
I think,
pool,
like,
at the pool, you're there for like 2-3 hours tops.
yeah, then you just go home.
Yeah,
It's easy.
call
too.
it,
You don't have to worry about fucking sand and all that shit. You don't have to worry about packing all your shit up as well. Because, like, in my opinion, when you go to the beach, you kind of need a lot more.
Yeah.
At the pool, everything's more accessible with like awnings and
Mm.
laying down and all
Well,
that.
depending
like,
on what beach you go to, they have shit. They have stuff like that.
Yeah, but you have to rent it.
Oh.
Yeah, most of the time. At least.
Gay.
But what pairs with the pool is snow cones or popsicles. So, wait, kind of slushies. I don't think slushies are necessarily for the pool, but I was thinking because I was eating a popsicle yesterday, and I was just thinking, I was like, "What's your popsicle? What's your go-to popsicle?" Because mine has changed a lot.
Anything that's not purple.
So all of them, like, oh, so you like
I don't mind eat. Actually, I don't even mind the purple. Honestly, I'll eat whatever. Like you can hand me a popsicle and I'll just eat it. I don't even.
I really like the coconut ones.
Yeah, the
coconut ones
or the pina colada
or the
I like
pink
that
one. I don't know what flavor
That's
that is.
the pina colada.
That's pina colada.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's,
Well, I thought no pina colada's coconut.
No, the coconut one's like a.
I know what color it
lighter
is.
color.
Pina colada isn't pina colada notoriously
Or is
coconut?
it? Or is it the yellow one? What's the yellow one?
Oh my god, I didn't even know there's. Is there a yellow?
Yeah,
one?
there's a yellow one. There's a yellow one.
I don't even know what flavor that is.
Maybe the yellow one is the pina colada one. That one's good. That's one of my favorites.
I would say like it would go for me because coconut, yes, is I really like them, but it's not. I wouldn't if I had these three options. That wouldn't be the first one to grab. The first one to grab is the blue one. Always get the blue one.
Mine's the green one every time.
Green?
Yep, love the green
I'm not saying that's bad, but that's just surprising. Like I do like the green ones.
It has a sour taste to it. It's like supposed to be like a green apple. That's why.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
do
kind of
like that.
sour, and I love sour.
I like it would go because I didn't really write a list down and I don't know the flavors, so this is off the top of my head. But I like
just do the colors.
the blue one, pink one, and the coconut one. Those are my my three for sure. At least at a popsicle side.
Green pina colada, and then
Go by color.
I don't know. I can't remember if it's pink or yellow for the pina colada. That's why.
Okay.
That's why I just said pina colada because that's the one. So yeah, green pina colada and probably either the blue, red one. I don't know. The blue and red one to me nowadays are kind of just they're meh.
Because we had it so often.
Yeah, I think so.
As kids, we had those a ton.
Yeah,
So I get that.
My kids love popsicles.
They're so convenient. I love them.
Yeah, here.
Because I do like snow cones. Snow cones are awesome.
Wait, hold on, real quick.
What?
I don't know about your popsicles, but I bought some from the store and I froze mine, right? And half of it is just air. I don't know, like if that's a new thing, but I remember when they used to be full. All of mine are like half air. So I can pull one out of the freezer right now. No, I don't. Just grab the one from Walmart. Just try this one. Perfect. It's crazy. It's like literally like a quarter. Probably not half. It's probably dramatic, but a quarter of it is literally just air. And I'm like, what happened? Like,
they're fucking with our popsicles now?
Oh god!
First they took most of the chips out of the bag and put air in there. Now
then they raised the gas prices. Like the fuck.
Yeah, doing that to the popsicles is the last straw.
Like my kids, they don't even know like full popsicle. Maya the other day, she was like eating the popsicle. She get down to like with a little bit of juice. She was like, look, I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna refreeze it. And I'm like, bro, just drink the fucking juice.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not worth. I've done it before. I mixed a bunch of
we
colors.
used to do often.
I mixed a bunch of colors and freeze them before. It's not even that
cool
good.
Trust me. But like, okay, but snow cone wise, like snow cone for me, lately it's been blue raspberry coconut. I've been really fucking on that. But if
you fuck on snow cones,
yeah,
hard.
But if they don't have that, typically they do. But I'll get like a sour one, like blue raspberry sour or Sour Patch Kids.
That's sour. Like
so, like that'll be your order as a sour one.
Just a sour. It could be a green apple with extra sour on it. I like for the longest time I did like the dragon's breath or dragon's blood or whatever.
Yeah, tiger's blood. I think.
Yeah, tiger's blood. I don't know what all like the flavors are in it, but that was like one of my favorite with extra sour. I would always get extra sour. I mean, you guys got me like a fucking thing of sour gummies, and I ate all that shit in a day.
Bro,
yeah, you remember? I can't remember what it was. It was sour or something, but I ate a whole thing in a day.
I don't like gummy snacks, like gummy bears and gummy worms, but I will eat those if they are sour. Yeah. I will only eat gummies if they are sour, but because like I think gummy bears are just so like you gotta chew those bitches.
You got no.
But I feel like with every like Sour Patch Kid or sour worms I've ever had, they've never been like, oh, you really gotta. It's like I feel like sometimes gummy snacks is like eating beef jerky, but like the harder version of it. And then the sour versions are like Sour Patch Skittles. Sour Patch Skittles.
Sour Skittles.
Sour Skittles. I just like sour stuff. Like I don't really do that. I just like to eat them, but I don't really have reactions to it because I like the pain.
Sour Skittles are the only thing that will make me react. I don't know why, but like there's something in the sour, like I feel it in my jaw.
Does a warhead get you like that? No, I
warheads
don't think so
are fucking
low-key warheads are like crazy for the first 5 seconds.
Yeah,
and then it's gone. It's like, oh, okay.
I've gotten baked out of my mind and eat a whole jar of warheads. It was totally fine. Like, bro put a jar of warheads in front of me, was like, have as many as you want. And I'm just sitting here, I'm high and drunk, and I'm just.
Well, he did say.
Like, he's like making himself like food. So I'm like, if you're not gonna make me food, I'm gonna eat your whole jar of fucking warheads.
Hey, that's only fair.
Yeah, I'm fine. So like, don't care.
Anyway, we had another topic, but that's all right. Thank you for all the love and support that we've been getting. Big Red, fuck you. I'll see you later today. If you're watching this on Monday, I saw you yesterday.
Oh, dude! What? Goddamn! Holy shit!
We should talk after this, but Big Red and I, because he has a PS2, we've been playing 2008 WWE.
Oh,
you should tag along.
Hold on,
you should really tag along today. Hold on. Anyway, because I don't want to edit more. I've been trying to cut them between 30 and 35 minutes. That's why. Peace, bitches.